Well, counterfeit coins is a growing problem, so what can you do to protect yourself? Mike Fulgenz joins us from Universal Coin and Bullion with some of the answers, and good to see you.
Good to see you too, Nicole.
It's always nice to visit with you. So do we have any new counterfeit coin laws that have taken effect?
Yes. After 3 years of getting it through the House of Representatives, the Senate, after the election in November, got through the Finance Committee. One of only 2 bills to get through the Senate Finance Committee passed and was signed into law by President Obama on December 19th, a law strengthening our counterfeit coin laws that came into existence in 1973.
Wow. Now, I understand that you're actually involved in this process.
Yes, I'm on the Industry Council for Tangible Assets Board, and we met with congressmen in Washington, D.C. a couple times and in Baltimore, and we were heavily involved in getting it through and explaining the importance. You know, you didn't have the internet in 1973. You didn't have Chinese counterfeits being a problem then. So we were very involved in showing our legislators it was important. It had bipartisan support.
Great.
And so nobody's for counterfeits.
Yeah,
so we were
absolutely.
very pleased, but it took 3 years for something with no opposition to get through, which is sad.
Yeah, but a lot of hard work and dedication, but do you kind of feel like it's paid off?
Yes, it did. We passed the kidney stone, so to speak.
Okay, that makes sense. I understand that. Okay, now, are you an expert in counterfeit? I mean, are you able to look at a coin and say, this one doesn't work?
Yeah, I worked for the American Numismatic Association in 1982 and 83 as an authenticator and grader of coins.
Awesome.
And as such, I also taught classes for the ANA for 18 years. And so I looked at coins and authenticated them for the grading services, and I'm used by law enforcement at times for counterfeit detection.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So you're not just a coin dealer, but you're also a detective as well. That's pretty cool. All right, what can the public do to protect themselves from counterfeit coins and currency?
Well, I would say make sure your dealer is a Better Business Bureau accredited dealer, and see that they are respected by their peers. Are they featured in leading books like the Red Book? Are they an officer in national organizations like the Industry Council for Tangible Assets? So if you're an officer, if you're an award winner, if you're featured in books, you're a BBB member, there's less chance, and you're probably buying it from reputable sources. Recently, I was helping law enforcement with some counterfeits in Southeast Texas, 1 ounce American Eagles, and that a gentleman paid $78,000 for, and they were all counterfeit. So we're waiting to see how that works out with law enforcement on these counterfeit $50 gold American Eagles.
I mean, what were they made? I mean, what were they made of? Like, how did that work out? Can you tell us a little bit about the case?
Well, they walked into a Houston coin shop, and the person had bought them over a period of time from an area coin dealer, both with check and credit card. You have some protection with credit cards. You have some protection if it comes with the U.S. Postal Service, too. But we shot it with an X-ray gun. It was mostly nickel, copper, and zinc. They were a little too big because gold is a heavier metal, and the dealer is making refund, but we're waiting to see, did the dealer pay $1 or $2 for the coins, or did he get ripped off?
Yeah.
But anyway, we're interested in law enforcement. The Secret Service generally gets involved because counterfeiting money, be it a $50 coin or a $50 bill, is serious, and they're both U.S. currency.
I mean, is this something that happens every day? How big of an issue is this?
You know, we had a Crime Stoppers board meeting yesterday, and it's amazing how much counterfeit currency comes about in Southeast Texas. And poor businessmen and small businesses get hurt by counterfeit currency. So know who you're taking your currency or your coins from, because there are counterfeits, both currency and coins, spread out in Southeast Texas.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, it's definitely a great investment, but at the same time, like you said, you need to know who you're dealing with.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.